The language you use in your business matters. If you're using heavy, negative language about your business, you're going to feel heavy and negative about your business. Whereas if you speak about your business as something that can light you up, lift you up, and serve you, then you'll automatically enjoy spending more time in that space. Have you ever noticed how the words that we use impact the way that we feel? There's nowhere that's more important than inside your business. I have spent so many years in business now that I can almost track the places where I was leveling up and changing and going to a next stage by looking at the language that I was using, how I was talking about it, the things that I was saying to other people, versus when I was struggling or feeling a bit stuck or feeling a bit overwhelmed, the language felt heavier, more weighty, almost like I was walking through mud. And I've been working with women in business for 7 or so years now, and I notice the same patterns in them. I notice that when they are light and playful and fun and positive in the way that they speak about their business and what's going on in it, that's what's going on for them in their business. It's moving forward, it's got momentum, it's leveling up. And when they're talking about it like it's a big freaking anchor around their necks, that's how it's showing up for them. And so the more that you dive into business, the more you start to recognize how careful we need to be with the things we speak out loud for any number of reasons. And I'm going to start with the most important one. The most important one is you. You're the most important thing. I want to worry about you as a business owner. And the reason I want to worry about you as a business owner is that your business is a reflection of you. And so if you're not feeling good about it, if you're not believing that it's possible for you to make this business a success, then it's pretty likely that it's not going to be one. And where do our beliefs come from? Our beliefs come from thoughts that we've had thousands and thousands of times. And our words are the clothes our thoughts wear. And so when we are speaking out loud that our business is always busy and our business is always stressful and our business is always pressured, those are the series of beliefs that we're going to program for ourselves around our business. And if you're only looking at your business with that set of filters, when you think about how your brain works, and it filters all the information through what you believe, then if the series of filters you have for what your business looks like is busy, stressed, pressured, overwhelmed, heavy, then that is what you're going to see. Your brain is going to go and find more and more evidence that's what's going on in your business. You're going to become negatively biased towards it, and you're going to see more and more the problems and find more and more problems inside your business. And I don't know about you, but in my experience, business throws up enough curveballs and enough challenges without us putting those barriers in our way. If we dive into our beliefs, they come out of all sorts of different places. Sometimes they are thoughts that we've just created. Sometimes they are thoughts that have come from the communities that we hang out in. So if you hang out in a group of people that are always stressed and overwhelmed, then chances are you're going to pick up on those set of beliefs. Sometimes they come out of family conditioning or social conditioning that we've had when we were younger. Often, a lot of our conditioning comes from when we're younger. And sometimes it comes from social influences as we get older, because I've certainly seen lots in our social spaces around being busy and hustle and grind and get up early and work late and don't be lazy in your business and the only person that can make it work is you. And so many things. Many of those ingrained cliches that we see in our business are out there in the world. And if you're hanging out, reading that stuff, watching that stuff, listening to that stuff, then you are putting that information into your brain and it's becoming a thought that you're having repeatedly, thousands of times. And over time, that becomes the belief. And then your reticular activating system, the bit in your brain that filters all the information so you don't have to be aware of all the thoughts all the time, is going to pick up on those beliefs and look for evidence that it's true. You've all had that experience where you didn't see things before and then something happened to you and you saw it everywhere. There was evidence of it everywhere. The best example I can use of this is pregnancy and having a baby. And so right up until the day I took the pregnancy test and discovered I was pregnant with Scarlett, I wouldn't have noticed pregnant women or babies in my community. The day after we discovered we were pregnant and I went out into the world, everywhere I looked, there was a pregnant woman or someone pushing a baby in a pram, and they all looked very happy. Why was I seeing this today and not yesterday? That was because of my reticular activating system. Its job there is to make sure that I'm safe and that I survive. And part of that is making sure that I'm right and that my decisions are good. So if I believe having a baby is a good decision, then when I go outside into the world and look, I'm going to see babies and pregnant women that are happy and healthy everywhere. If I believed it was a bad thing and I was scared and worried about it, I probably would have seen different experiences of people being pregnant and different experiences of people having babies. It's a bit like when you buy that brand new car and you haven't seen it anywhere else before and you drive it off the lot, and then the first 6 cars that drive towards you are the exact same car. It's your brain's way of reassuring you that you've made a good decision. It brings you the evidence that you need to know that you've made a good decision. And so if in your business you're talking about it like it's hard work, then the brain doesn't want you to be wrong. It doesn't want you to have made a mistake, that your business will be easy and have flow in it. It wants to make sure that you're correct. It doesn't want to make you wrong. And so it brings you more and more evidence that your business is hard, that your business is busy, that your business is overwhelming. Versus if you think that your business should operate with ease and flow, if you think that there is abundance and positive energy in everything you do in your business, then your brain will go looking for evidence that is the case too. And which feels like a better existence to navigate in your business. I choose the ease and flow. And I choose it now because I spent a lot of years doing it the hard way. Now, that doesn't mean there isn't work. That doesn't mean there isn't challenging days. But it does mean that my brain is looking for moments when things feel smooth and easy and they happen just the way I planned them. And when you get those moments of positive evidence, then you can go and look for more. So your language really matters. It's the way you're speaking your business into existence. And as someone who spent a lot of time talking about how hard it was and how hard I was working and how busy I was and how many hours I was working and all the juggling I was doing, my little piece of advice would be, don't speak that into your existence. What if we changed that and we talked about all the amazing things that are coming your way? What if we talked about the ease and flow with which your business was operating? What if we talked about all the amazing things your team member does for you? And spent less time focusing on the things that didn't work. Because yeah, I get it. In business there's going to be things that work, things that don't. But let's amplify the things that do work because it will help. And I have a little challenge for you today. When you're talking, or even if you're thinking about it up here in your brain, if you're talking about your business and you phrase it in a negative way, if you phrase it in a way that makes it feel heavy and challenging, I want you to flip it. The moment you hear yourself say it, I want you to pause and reverse it. If you say something like, I'm so stressed today, I want you to hit pause and go, I have a lot on today and I'm excited to get it all done. Or instead of, I'm so busy today, or I've been so busy, you could flip that and say, Man, we have got so much work coming in. It's really exciting, and it shows that we're going to the next level. It's saying the same thing, it's just saying it in a different way. Because when we speak about our business like it's a powerful tool for making our lives better, like it's a vehicle that is speeding us towards the life we want to live, then somewhere along the line it turns into that. And that's the business I want for you. I want a business that serves you. I want a business that means you get to do the things you thought you could do when you started in business, rather than feeling like you're just slogging it out all the time. I really want for you to have the financial freedom. I really want for you the time freedom. And if you'd like, I'd love for you to have the location freedom too that you thought you might get when you started out in business. And the way that we do that is that we speak it into existence. The words that you use about your business matter. Make them good ones. Make them kind ones. Make them abundant ones. Because without that, there is not a lot of hope. And we definitely want hope in our business because we want to become the glorious exceptions in our businesses. Till next time, go out, speak a powerful, abundant, and easeful business into reality. Stay moxie. Bye.